Hey guys, it is Tuesday, December 10th, and this is my week 16. Oh yeah, I fixed my nails from last week when I hit it. So yes, Jenny, thanks for that. Um, it's again week 16, and I guess we're celebrating Drunk December. I'm not drunk, I just decided to pour a little bit. So I just had my first sip. I'll have another sip now. Or as Malsey will be Smallsy said, what did she say? Drugged in December because she's going into surgery tomorrow. Good luck, girl. You'll be good. Don't worry about it. Um, Numbers this week. I'm always lost in these videos. I don't know why. My numbers this week is highest weight 240, day of surgery 226. Last week 189. This week I just weighed myself 2 seconds ago. 187. So it's 2 pound loss. I did see 186 like 2 days ago, but figured that time in the month maybe it's like gonna stay there for a little bit. I noticed one thing. It was raining for the last 2 days, and for some reason I noticed that I've been really cold. Yesterday I had about 4 layers, t-shirts, long sleeve, jacket, scarf, and I'm in North Carolina, so can you imagine that? It's kind of 50s, 60s, but I was still cold. Today was raining again, and I had the same thing. I had like 3 shirts on and a jacket, and I was still freezing. I went to the doctor's office with my daughter, and it was really cold. Um, I had my surgery, my 3 month post-op appointment with my surgeon last Wednesday. I want to say last Wednesday. And everything went well. She said, good progress, because by that time it was 51 pounds, or 50, 51, yeah. And she said it was really good, except for some of my vitamin D, yeah, my vitamin D and proteins were kind of low, so fixing that. Um, so yesterday I was at work, and before I left my job, before the surgery, I told a couple of people, friends, work friends, other friends from, other states, and a couple of people did say to me, oh, well, I don't, you don't need the surgery, you're not that big, or, you don't really need it, you can just work it out. And the thing is, I've worked out for years and I just couldn't get it done, so that's why I had to look to do the surgery on top of the high blood pressure. Um, so after, the first couple of comments, I stopped telling anyone that I was going to go have surgery. And yesterday I was in this training class. I had like a 5-hour training class on iPhones. Yeah, 5-hour training class on just iPhones alone. Got paid to sit there and learn about iPhones and play with the iPhones. um, and there was a couple of ladies at the table, so in the afternoon I usually take my vitamins. I take some of my pills in the afternoon, and one of them looked at me because I have this really cool pill box. Oh, I should show. I got it at, hold on a second, let me grab it. Oh. Okay, back. It doesn't have all of my pills in it, but this is what it looks like. So it has all of the dates. It has all of the dates, Sunday, Monday, and then the different pills I have to take. So it kind of organizes me, because if I don't do this, then I definitely forget when I have to take my pills and when. See, it's already Tuesday and I didn't take any of them. I have to take some of them in the afternoon. And then I can't take like the vitamins with the calcium citrate, so I have to kind of like spread it out. Usually I take the citrate right before I go to bed because it's right on my nightstand. And back to my story. I'm always like trailing off, aren't I? So they were like, why are you taking so much pills? And I'm like, I had surgery. And she goes, what kind of surgery did you have? And at first I was like, oh, I just had surgery. And then she's like, okay. So I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'll just tell you. It really doesn't make a big deal to me. Um, I told her, I said I had, gastric surgery or the sleeve for the weight loss. And she started to like ask questions. She was just like, well, how did you feel after it? I've been considering it. So, we kind of had a little conversation about that. But it it got me thinking, like, in my personal life, like I do the vlogs, I do the YouTube vlogs, and I just started on Blogspot, started to do a blog now, and so I do it basically public where no one, none of my friends, none of my family, no one personal to me knows about, like, or maybe like not even like 2 or 3 people know about the YouTube videos that I do. And after I told them, I thought to myself, like, if they really wanted to know information, like, I could definitely, like, in the sense of pay it forward, the same way that I'm doing on YouTube, just kind of pay it forward so other people get to know about it. Because a lot of times you want to learn from somebody else's experience. I mean, you want to learn from your own experience, yes, but you want to also learn from other people's experience. Sometimes, someone else going through it, like one of the girls was like, is it a lot of pain? Did you have a lot of pain? And I was like, well, yeah, at first it's definitely pain. You come out and you have to take medication all the time because you're in pain. The first, like, 2, 3 nights, I was, like, dying in pain. They think they had changed my prescription from, like, Percocet to Dilaudid to something stronger they gave me, and I couldn't even take it. It was like something horrible. I don't know. And it was just really, it was a lot of pain. And I did tell her, I was kind of telling her the process of it. But it felt good to let her know because then she was really, and even after that, I came home and I told my husband yesterday after work that, it felt really good to let somebody else know because they were thinking about it and they wanted to kind of get an opinion on somebody that actually did it. And I told him, I said, I really think that maybe I should kind of come out of the VSG closet, if you want to put it like that. So basically coming out of the VSG closet. And I didn't post, I posted a picture of me on Facebook, an updated picture, and I just posted, confession, what did I post? Something about confession time that, I've been working on getting, doing stuff in the last couple of months, and I've lost, 50-something pounds and 22 inches. And I got a lot of comments, and this one girl that I went to elementary school with, which was a little, she was a little, I guess she was skinny back then, but now she's gained a lot of weight, and she said that she Facebooked me, and she private messaged me, and she said, what did you do? How did you lose the weight? And I told her. And I didn't post on Facebook that I did the surgery. I just posted, I lost weight. And so kind of coming out of the closet, but not too much. um, and I think maybe that the reason that I didn't say that is maybe people might judge me and say, well, you took the easy way out, even though it's really not the easy way. It is, it's hard. You have to do a lot of things prior to going into surgery. There's a lot of pre-op stuff. I did the sleep studies, and I had to go back a second time, and it was just, like, horrible. Um, and it just, there's a lot of stuff. People that look at my videos know, other people that go through it, and people that are, that pre-oppers, they're definitely going to realize there's a lot of stuff that goes into getting the surgery. Even afterwards, the couple of weeks on liquids, and it's a hard process. And I told her, I said, you know what, I had weight loss surgery, and she said to me, I've been looking into doing it. I just wake up in the morning and I look at myself in the mirror and I don't like what I see, and there's a lot of times that, my boyfriend will make comments to me, and I don't do it in front of him, but I do cry, And I told her, I said, you know what, I definitely understand that. You know, my husband has always been a support for me. He's never really said anything like that to me, but I understand where you at, because when I get up in the morning sometimes, or when I got up in the morning sometimes, I didn't want to look in the mirror. I didn't want to look at myself because of the weight and because of how much weight I did gain. I was always, 140, 150 before my daughter, but is after is when I gained all that weight, going up to 240 pounds. You really don't want to look at yourself in the mirror. It's not something that you want to, to me, it wasn't something that I wanted to see. It was hard for me to look in the mirror and say, well, where am I going with this? If I keep trying and trying and trying, why am I not losing the weight? Why is it not going? And it was hard. I mean, I like to eat, or I liked to eat. Now I can't really eat, but I like chocolate cake, and I like chocolate in general, ice cream, and I liked all of those things, and some of those did contribute to the weight staying on after the pregnancy. And I spoke with her, and it felt good to talk to her and tell her that, you know what, it's okay, like, this is something that's an option, and you have that option there if you can do it, and if you choose to do it, it definitely is an option there. And I hope that, she does find a way to do it, because it helps me a lot. It definitely helps me a lot. And I feel that, with me coming out of this VSG closet and telling other people, like personal people, like friends and family, that, oh yeah, you know what, I had surgery and it worked for me. Because in my I want to say background, there's a lot of overweight people, and a lot of them, like my dad, I told him, I was like, you should, think about doing it, because he is overweight. But my mom on the other side is, she works out, and, well, he works out too, but for some reason it never goes. And I told him, you know what, you should try, maybe look into doing the surgery. He has diabetes, he has high blood pressure. So I said, with those two, you definitely might be a candidate for it. And, he's considerate. He said, well, let's see how your process goes and how you lose the weight, and then we'll see about me. So, I really do want my dad to consider doing it, because it's definitely something that he can look into, to lose weight and get fit. Yeah, so I'm coming out of the VSG closet. This is what this video is about. I can do my numbers today, and, oh, I did my numbers, I'm sorry. My mind is lost. I guess that 2 sip of wine is getting to my head now. But this is what this video is about. It's about my week 16 numbers, and it's coming out of the VSG closet. I'm going to leave a link to my blog spot that I started, or the blog that I started. It's called On the Losers Bench. It's onthelosersbench.blogspot.com. And I'll just leave a link below for anyone that wants to check it out. I'll try to do a couple of updates a week and different things that's going on, or different things that come out. But I definitely want to help others that are personal to me, that are closer to me, friends and family, with this process, and share, my story with them, and let them see, it's really, it's a hard process, but it's definitely something that's you're able to go ahead and do. Just wanted to also, let Malsey, Wilby Spalsey know that, you know what, you're in my prayers, and you'll be fine tomorrow. Good luck. Hope it's not snowing too much up there. Okay. Bye, guys.